I will use the original visual novels for my character dissection of Saber. Keep in mind, I will not include or focus on Phase Zero Saber at all, and that I will focus on a visual novel slash Fate Route counterpart to break down for this analysis video. Note this will go into her psychological mindset and how Shiro connects to her overall character arc. Now we will get started with the video. It's a strong, independent, loyal, intelligent, and caring servant. Artoria Pendragon, during her introduction with meeting Shiro and Mia. During her interactions and meeting with Shiro and Mia in the Fate Route after they left Kotomine Church. When Ilya Berserker directly battles and fights with Saber. During this battle in the visual novel, her chivalry and will to protect Shiro kicks in. In this battle, Saber's own selflessness and ideals are put to the test. She battles and fights with this strong servant, then when she is greatly injured on the battlefield. Once Shiro jumps into the battle and saves Saber, Shiro is on the verge of death, losing tons of blood from Berserker's attack. Saber mind open and shocked that a master selflessly saved her, a servant. After Ilya called off Berserker and left, Shiro talks to Saber in the dojo about the master-servant relationship. Shiro and Saber have both this knightly, heroic code. Both are mentally and philosophically damaged from the inside. This is where we see Saber open up to master like Shiro, who cares about what she is doing for him. Saber, being a combatant in the Fate Route, is challenged. The servant she is facing represents a different ideal she must face while growing as a character. This outlook will later evolve her character further and the development with Shiro. During her battle with Ku, this battle, despite being normal, the battle showcased mainly how capable Saber is to impress Shiro, while trying to earn the master's worth as a warrior and prove she is capable of battling in the Holy Grail War. This small-scale battle between Ku and Artoria is representing how dangerous the war will progress, while showing that each servant can die at any moment, increasing the motivations are linked to our past actions as the king. Themes of atonement runs through the Fate Route, exploring her philosophy bit by bit while discovering more about her character and how this plays a major factor within the final battle. Kinoko Nasu brings up the idea of atonement and what it means to live for what you believe in, while coming into in terms with your past actions and who you are now. Artoria Pendragon, during her time as the king, she tried too hard to be a flawless symbol of a hero. Her own ideals of heroism and kingship affected her mindset of the world around her. Artoria lacked charisma towards her people. Her way of being king was by closing off her emotions so that she will remain focused on her task. This action led to many deaths of her people and Mordred. Her overprotective nature and mindset on what it means to be king. She was saddened and felt guilt of the many people who perished. She failed her country. She failed at being a leader and leading her people, and most importantly, she failed at being a king herself. Her only wish for the Grail was to change the selection of the throne. By doing that, she can prevent the destruction of Britain and her people. Shiro Emiya counters and disagrees with her own wishes. Shiro, being a tragic hero, knows what it's like to feel pain, being mentally and metaphorically scarred from the destruction of Fuyuki during the Fourth Holy Grail War. During this human moment between two idealists, Shiro loves Saber both emotionally and cares for her. But removing or changing the past actions of what happened a long time ago, without the past actions that happened back then, we wouldn't be here right now. Both the master and servant relationship grew romantically through the story progression. Saber being a damaged human who witnessed the destruction of Britain while trying to come to terms with her past. Shiro is a foil to her idealistic wish and motivation of changing the past. This example can be shown in the Gilgamesh introduction in the story. Shiro and Mia being on the verge of death and almost getting killed by Gil. Saber fully understands and loosens up her emotion and feels love through her master. Saber wraps her arms around Shiro, caring for him as a man and accepts her for who she is while knowing the tragedy of their relationship. During the final stages of the battle with Gilgamesh and Saber, both kings clashed through battle to settle their conflict once and for all. During both the Masters and Servant fights, Avalon activates during Shiro and Saber's self-realization. Saber defeats Gilgamesh with a full power Avalon, and Shiro defeats Kire Kotomine once and for all, ending the villain's conflicts. Shiro then saves Ilya from the Holy Grail, and Saber is about to fire her Excalibur to destroy the Grail and end the war. In Shiro's last moments with Saber, he states, "I love Saber. I want her to be happier than anyone else, and I want to be with her forever. But if I truly love her, that's wrong. I love Saber as she continued to fight even after getting hurt. She was a girl who discarded everything filled with injuries, yet still protected me all the way through. She was born as a king and lived as a king. That will not change no matter what. From the time she sworn to carry the sword, the girl became the king and nothing. The morning sun rises. The Celtic wind begins again. A goal too that seems to last forever. In the end, there is one thing I must tell you." Saber looking at Shiro with no regrets at all, straight in the face. Saber states this line, "Shiro, I love you." Shiro states his final moments with Artoria. "Yeah, it really is just like you. There are no regrets in my voice. I squint at the rising sun, keeping everything I lost close to my heart." I hope you enjoyed my first Fate analysis. It took a while to get out on YouTube. Special thanks for Zaiah for creating my thumbnail for the Artoria video. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. And yeah, I will see you later, guys. Bye-bye.